another minute or so, just so I don't have to go back and repeat a lot of stuff, hopefully.
May I ask a question while we're waiting?
Boy.
I have a problem with Saturday the 16th as far as delivering. I already have a commitment. Is there any way that I could pick it up and then deliver it the next day or Monday or Friday?
No.
So it has to be delivered on Saturday as
Yeah,
well?
they're probably expecting.
Well, I'd have to figure out how to make that work. So I
wanted
are
to
you
do
the
it.
one who sent, are you the one who sent me an email?
Yes.
Okay. Let me,
I have a commitment between 11:30 and 2:30 that I have to, be at. So
would you pick it up and
I could maybe pick it up in the morning before my appointment,
right?
but then I wouldn't be able to deliver it till maybe later Saturday afternoon, or I could do it Sunday.
Well, and what I'm thinking, if you could pick it up,
Mm-hmm.
then you could actually call the people on your list and say, hey, look, I've got a conflict. Can I come out at 4 o'clock this afternoon or something of that nature?
Okay.
Or, make arrangements on an individual basis.
Okay.
Um,
I just didn't know if that was doable or not, but I could certainly, unless it's just going to be a hassle, but
lots of things are doable if we just think outside the box.
well, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm on the call.
And try to figure out how to make things work.
Yeah.
What time did you sign up to pick up? Do you know?
I haven't, because I just saw the email. I'm in this training to find out what the whole deal is.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
okay. All right. Well, it's 4:04, so people are still joining, but I'm going to go ahead and get started just in the interest of time. So I am Eileen Doherty, and I am the director of the Colorado Gerontological Society. Hold on here. I didn't hit share screen, guys, so I'm sharing the screen with myself instead of you. Okay. So we have been doing the Holiday Basket Project here at the Gerontological Society and with our sister agency prior to 1999. We probably started around 1985. So we've been doing this for a very long time. So most of the time we can figure out all of the different kinks and what have you. So the last couple of years, the way that the program has basically been organized is that you figure out how many people you would like to deliver a basket to. So 2, 3, 4, whatever you're capable of doing. And so overall, our goal this year is to deliver 350 baskets. We almost have enough volunteers to do that on Friday. So I won't have to push too hard on the staff to be delivering some additional baskets. The goal of the baskets is kind of twofold. One is to provide people with food for a holiday meal, whether it's a Hanukkah meal or a Christmas meal or whatever, and to also then provide them with a few pantry items that they can use during the month of January or February, whatever. We try to prioritize people who have limited family or people who may not be visiting. The second group that we've kind of prioritized this year is older adults either raising their own grandchildren or living with other family members, knowing that many of our clients have had to give up their own house or their own apartment due to the increases in rent. And then the third group that we've kind of prioritized this year is lower income people who are living in their own homes, knowing that many of those people are struggling with increased utility bills, increased property taxes, increased rent, that kind of thing. So our goal really is to provide help with isolation, depression, and loneliness over the holidays. So the way the program works basically is that you or your family deliver one or more baskets. And we have a list coming, but you purchase the food that's on this list. And then your responsibility, in addition to purchasing the food, is to deliver it to older adults who have requested a basket. And that kind of is your responsibility. Some people will organize their businesses as well. I know it's probably a little bit late to do that at this stage of the game in terms of your own staff or whatever, unless you're a pretty small staff. Again, the company or the staff or customers can purchase the food. And then we ask that if you do that, you find enough volunteers, either in your own company or family and friends, to deliver the food that you have collected. Usually a pretty easy route is for you to deliver 3 or 4 baskets. We try very hard to gather, if you will, or put those routes in a general area. So for example, I might not be able to put all of the people that you would be delivering to within say a same zip code, but I might have you deliver somebody, and I'm just going to go east from our office because our office is downtown. So I might have you deliver 1 basket in Cherry Creek, and then there might be 3 like out in Aurora, say at Havana and Parker. So it's kind of on the way. Try very hard not to have you go to Broomfield or to Louisville or someplace like that, and then turn around and go to Aurora. So those are, we don't schedule that way. So in terms of the program itself, so Saturday, December the 16th, you should have signed up on the website for a specific time to pick up. So people will pick up between 9:30 and 12. And what we need you to do is, say you signed up for 11 o'clock, that basically you drive through our parking lot at 11 o'clock, and then we will provide you with the additional items as well as the route. So that pickup, as I say, is Saturday between 9:30 and 12. The food items that we ask you to purchase is this list. When you are purchasing these items, think 1 person, maybe 2. So I do not need a big can of green beans or corn. I need the little cans of green beans and corn. Otherwise, as a single person, I'm eating corn for a week. So again, think 1 person, sometimes there'll be a couple. And even in the situation where we're trying to kind of prioritize in a few situations where older adults are living with families, from your end of the perspective, you have no idea how to know when or where those will occur. So we really think a single person, again, I don't need the largest box of potatoes. I need a small box. so that, you know, I don't have potatoes for 2 weeks. So you purchase all of these items before you drive through the parking lot on December the 16th. And then what we will do is we are providing, if you will, frozen chicken. We are also providing a gift. And this year we have not had any gloves and hats donated. So people are either getting blankets, or we had 2 young women who put together about 55 or 60 stockings. And those stockings are stuffed with all kinds of little goodies, like puzzle books and notepads and pens and candy, and sometimes they have hats in them and just all kinds of little things. So people will either get a blanket or they'll get a stocking full of stuff. And then the third thing that we will provide is a hygiene kit. And in that hygiene kit are things like dental hygiene items, shampoos, soaps, and other items, as well as toilet paper and paper towels. So calls have been made last week and this week to people, letting them know that they have been selected for a basket, and that they need to be home basically between about 9:30 on Saturday morning till 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So most people who have agreed to accept a basket know that. They know that they need to be there. We will also make a phone call on the morning of the delivery prior to basically you being able to pick up your list of people that you will be delivering to. I have a crew of staff and volunteers here in the office, and they will be making outbound calls, basically saying that your basket is out for delivery and you should expect somebody within the next, you know, hour to 2 hours, depending on kind of where the route is. We don't know in terms of safety precautions if all of the volunteers or the older adults, if everybody has been vaccinated. So we're really asking everybody to use all of the safety precautions. We are seeing a lot of breakthrough on vaccinated older adults. And this past week, actually, she was hospitalized last week. She is back out of the hospital, but a lady whom I have worked with for many, many years, who is quite a bit younger than I am, ended up with RSV and was not only on oxygen, but was hospitalized. So we know that it's out there. So we're just asking everybody to be super safe, if you will. So we're asking that you use sanitizer if you before you go into the person's house. We also suggest that you wear a mask, again, just to be on the safe side. If you forget a mask or if you forget sanitizer, you can certainly ask for that. We will have some of that in the parking lot. And you are welcome to take it with you. We're asking that if you basically, we're suggesting that you put the items either in the lobby for the individual or on their front porch. In some instances, a few people have asked if the volunteers could bring their baskets up to their apartments and put them on the kitchen table. And again, as long as everybody practices social distancing and you put it on the table, and kind of if you're visiting or chatting or whatever, and you're doing that at a safe distance, you step back out into the hall. If you're going into somebody's house or you step back out on the porch, then I think we should be okay. But I just ask that everybody do their very best at practicing social distancing. So the logistics basically on December the 16th or before, you purchase the items on the list. On the 16th, you come through our parking lot at the time that you registered or signed up for. You will then get, I think at this point in time, you will get the list. You will get 4 bags. You will get a bag from Kaiser, which has the hygiene items in it. You will get a bag from Cigna, which just has some basic information and a Christmas card in it. You will get a gift bag that has a blanket or a stocking in it. And you will get a 4th bag from Devoted, which has chicken in it. The other thing that I want to just advise everybody, when you are going into people's homes or handing them their baskets, make sure that people know that there is chicken in there, so that you advise them to put the chicken either in their freezer or in their refrigerator. They are coming frozen, so we should be okay with the chicken if we deliver it right away. Maureen, if you end up, like delivering later in the afternoon, I would obviously need you to put the chicken in your freezer so that it would be okay. But the chicken is the only thing that is perishable. I mean, there's apples and oranges and bananas and bread and that kind of stuff, but that's fine if it sits on the counter for a day or 2.
Right.
And then after you drive through the parking lot, you don't need to get out of your car or anything. We have a group of high school students who are going to be working the parking lot. And so they will give you the information about the route you have been assigned. They will load your car with the items based on the number of people that you have signed up to deliver to, and then you can leave from there. We do ask that you enter the parking lot, and I will be sending out another set of instructions, that you enter the parking lot off of Pennsylvania Street. So you either get yourself to 11th or 12th on Pennsylvania, and then you either make a right or a left turn. We'll try to put out some posters. And then we're about halfway down the block. You should be able to see us, and then you just queue up and drive through the parking lot. Usually only takes 2 or 3, maybe 4 minutes, unless you come early or we're having trouble getting all of the people contacted on the list that you have signed up for or that you have been assigned to. And then once you get all the items you need, then you deliver the baskets and you're pretty good to go. We do tell the older adults that when you, as a volunteer, arrive, that you will probably give them a call. In a few instances, people do not have telephones, so hopefully they'll just be available and be waiting for you. We have tried to make contact with those people, so hopefully they will be available. When you get to the person's home, wear your mask, put on your hand sanitizer, and go to the front door or the lobby. And as I said, exercise extreme caution when doing that. And then you can wish the older adult a happy holiday from a safe distance. Again, we're all pretty used to that, but we just want to make sure that people do this as safely as possible. So, does anybody have any questions at the moment?
Yes, I do. This is
Okay.
Maureen.
Mhm.
So when you talk about baskets, is it an actual basket or, and I'm assuming we would just put our food items in a box. So
You
tell
can
me
put
more
it in
about,
a box, you can put it in a tote bag, you can put it in whatever, we don't care.
but you guys are actually providing some kind of basket with your items?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, what we're providing is 4 different tote bag, 3 tote bags and a gift bag. And then the items that you purchase, they can be in the King Soopers bag that you pick up at the grocery store. You can buy your own tote bags. Sometimes people get really fancy and they buy Christmas ones. Whatever you want to put it in is whatever works for you. Brown paper bag. If you want to put it all in a box, that works too. Whatever works.
Okay, and then on all those food items, so we're purchasing all those food items per individual or family.
Correct.
Okay.
So if you can only afford to do 2, that's great. That's fine. Not a problem.
Okay.
Or 1. We have a few people who've signed up for 1, you know, because they want to be involved. And somebody asked me the other day what it costs. I'm guessing I actually haven't had time this year. I have a new grandbaby that was born on Thanksgiving Day, and I have not had time to run to the grocery store and purchase those items. Usually I purchase them just so I have an idea, but I'm guessing it's around $25 just because the price of things has gone up this year, more than what it had or what it was last year.
And would it be okay if we also perhaps gave them a little gift, like some gloves or socks, or
Sure.
is that okay to do that?
Yep, you can add whatever you want to.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I have to tell you, sometimes people like you get very, very creative, and I get these phone calls. They not only brought, but they brought. And it's great. You know, it's part of the
okay.
giving season. It's part of kindness. It's part of just, you know, doing great things for people.
Right. Okay. So if I haven't signed up for a time yet, how do I do that?
Go to senioranswers.org.
Okay.
And there's a banner ad there. Click on the banner ad that said for holiday baskets, it says register or something like that. And then when you scroll down, it will eventually tell you to register.
Okay. So in my case, who would I let know? So are you saying we get the names when we pick up the deliveries?
Right.
And then
I'm gonna make a note on your list, and
Okay.
then I'll figure out with you independently. Did you give me
Okay.
your telephone number? Yeah, you did. I'll work out with you
Okay.
how to make this work.
Okay. Thank you. That's great.
Mhm.
Eileen, I don't know how many people I signed up for. Should I get 4 sets just in case?
Well, let's see here if I can figure that out.
I have it on my calendar, but that's all I have. The time slot.
Did anybody have a question while I look this up?
Yes, is there a spreadsheet somewhere that would show us what time we signed up for and
That's
where
what
we're
she,
going?
that's what she, well, you won't know where you're going because I haven't made that assignment. I'm
Right,
do that
okay.
on Thursday. But I can, that's what she's asking me here as well, is when did I sign up?
Well, more so, how many people did I sign up
Or how
for?
many people?
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Eileen,
Yes,
what happens if we cannot contact that person that we have a basket for and at all? Like they're not, we can't.
they're not
get a
answering.
response. Yeah.
Okay. Give us a call back and we'll make a plan with you about, why is this not opening? Signups. Here we go. We'll make a plan about getting the basket back from you or trying to figure out if we can set a time or something. So just call my cell phone number. It will be on the sheet of paper where you get, you know, the names and the routes. My cell phone number will be there. So give me a call and then we'll make a plan about what makes sense.
Okay. Thank you.
You bet. So let's see, Christine. Oh, wait a minute.
When you're done, I'll look at the problem. It's just. It doesn't shut off. Cause it did.
Okay, Christine, let's see, your last name is Motram, M-O-T.
I can get 4 sets, and then if you
Well, I
generally
don't even have you on here, Christine.
Oh,
Are you, you're not Christine Kelly, are you?
no, Mottram. And I
Oh, here
got
you
your,
are, Chris. I was looking for Christine.
oh,
You only signed up for one person at the moment.
okay.
Would you like to increase or change that?
I could do 3
You could
if,
do 3.
if you need that.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, I'll make that change.
Thank you.
Okay, now who was the other person who asked me to look theirs up, and what was the information you wanted?
Oh, just what time I was going to be there and if you could reiterate the exact address.
Okay, sure. I can.
The
do both.
last name is Chalfant.
Okay, you signed up for 4 people at 11:30
Okay,
and come to 1129 Pennsylvania.
well, that's right. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Which was kind of the next set of slides here was just so we're just really encouraging people to do any kind of random acts of kindness. And if you do 15 acts of kindness and you want to record them, we'll give you a gift card in January, and I'll send you that link as well. And then here's our address, 1129 Pennsylvania Street. Okay. Any other questions?
Hi, I think I just signed up to do one basket, but after listening to you talk about the health precautions, I realized I probably shouldn't do it because my kid had COVID last week, and my partner and I have had various flu-like symptoms that I'm not sure exactly what it is. So I'm just not sure. Like I think we probably shouldn't do it.
Okay.
To be safe. I'm not sure how to like cancel or yeah.
I'm sorry that your child had COVID. That is bad. Hopefully they're doing okay.
He's fine. He's 6, so he can tolerate it, but I don't want to pass it on to a senior citizen, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's actually how that person that I was telling you with RSV, she had an 8-month-old baby with her, and she's going to visit a very sick aunt and uncle. And she ended up going to the emergency room because she wanted to be extra cautious. And they're like, yeah, you're sicker than those people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're the one who's got real problems. Let's take care of you. So, okay, I will just cancel that for you, Andrew. And,
Okay.
you know, hopefully next year it'll work out for you. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
Not to throw a wrench in that, but I could deliver Andrew's stuff or his one route if I could get that, just the stuff from him. Could we do something like that?
I'll tell you what, I have some donated food here, so I'll just give you his, or I'll just, for the route that he was going to do, a couple people have had to cancel. So I actually have 3 baskets of food here that I was looking for people to deliver. So James, if you could deliver 1 or 2 or 3 of those, that would be great.
I'll take one, Eileen.
Okay. How many did you originally sign up for?
4.
4. Okay. All right. 4 plus 1. Okay. That'd be super.
Great.
Okay. Somebody put something in the chat here. What did you ask me? How can we access the recording? So as soon as it records, I can send you the link. Takes about 30 or 40 minutes to record. I usually just send out the slide deck, but I'm happy to send you the link for the recording as well.
That would be great, Eileen. Thank you. I was late coming in, so sorry.
Oh, yeah, I know, life in the fast lane, right?
Yes.
Eileen, do you feel like you're going to meet the goal of the 350?
I'm very close at the moment, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay.
I think we'll be fine.
Great.
So, okay, any other questions from people?
Oh, one more thing. Can we possibly request an area that might not be too far from our home, or is that too much of a hassle for you guys?
If you put that in the comments when you sign up, I can certainly do my best.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you all for your